Hi, it's Ra, Rishikavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. I already know you know the first joke. May the 4th be with you. Yes, we're using Star Wars analogies here today because it does really go with the astrology today. I have Master Yoda on my shirt who says, "Trust me, a Jedi I am." Well, we can trust Master Yoda because he speaks for me when he says, "Judge me by my size, do you? And well, you should not, for my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is." I even have my lightsaber here. It used to turn green, but I think the battery's gone. In any case, we're using Star Wars analogy because today is one of those days where the astrology says it's important to pay attention to your own force, to where your own energy goes today, because there's a lot of shifting energy. The sun today is at 12, moving to 13 degrees of smart and practical and hyper-organized and serviceful earth sign Virgo. And the moon shifts signs today as well, moving from the late degrees of Virgo into the early degrees of Venus-ruled, hey, let's have a harmonious relationship and beauty to go with it, air sign of Libra. And Mars, a planet of energy and often conflict, also changes signs today, moving from late Gemini into the early degrees of moon-ruled, I want to feel emotionally secure, water sign of Cancer. So a lot of shifting energy going on today. The first aspect that the moon makes is early during the overnight pre-dawn hours. That's a harmonious trine, a nice swing angle to Uranus, so you might have some strange dreams or visions or awakenings first thing in the morning. Then the moon makes an opposition to Neptune, which is the planet of dreams and visions. 29 degrees of Pisces is where it's at in its last degree of its home sign. That occurs early enough so we're going to feel it. 7:05 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10:05 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 3:05 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So a lot of kind of cosmic energy first thing in the morning. Then comes the real kicker, where there are three major aspects all in a row. First, the moon makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Mars, which, as I mentioned, is about to change signs. He's at 29 degrees of Gemini. That occurs at precisely 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time, and 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And that is not an easy aspect. That's a conflict-laden aspect that you want to be careful right around those times, lest you get into arguments with people. Then, 6 minutes later, comes the moon in a harmonious trine to Pluto from 29 degrees of Virgo to Pluto at 29 degrees of Taurus. That's okay, but that is kind of, again, how you're going to use your energy, because that can be some deep insights and also self-empowerment. Then the moon moves into Libra at 9:12 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 12:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 5:12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then just a couple of hours later comes Mars, which we mentioned is just in the very last degree of Gemini, in an awkward inconjunct, 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle to Pluto, the Lord of Power himself, at 29 degrees of Capricorn, to which he's just retrograded back from Aquarius. That is, I'm really going to have to be careful how I use my energy, because bad things might happen if I use it badly. That occurs at 10:59, let's call it 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then Mars does finally move into Cancer, a very insecure sign. Mars isn't comfortable in Cancer. He's very concerned with security, home, family, clan, all the things that make him feel emotionally secure, including money and resources and memories. That occurs at 12:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 8:40 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So we've got a whole month or two ahead of Mars in Cancer. And, of course, Cancer is the sun sign of the USA. So guess what? We've got all this conflict energy coming up in our sun sign. So, expect a lot. This whole time period is a lot. But for today, breathe, stay centered, and watch where your own energy goes. It's important. I'm Ra, Rishikavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, which is starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what. and may the Force be with you.